You may know by now that Tesla invested $1.5 billion into Bitcoin, but did you know also that cryptocurrencies can also invest in stocks? Hi, blockchain visionaries. I'm George Levy, and in this channel, I bring you all things blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit subscribe so you can stay in touch with everything. And everything that I talk about you today, all the links are included in the description. Let's get going. If you've been following my channel for some time, you will no doubt know that I've been talking about the fact that Bitcoin has actually been going to all-time highs because Tesla got involved. There were $1.5 billion invested into Bitcoin, and in the process, many people who may not have been familiar or even interested in cryptocurrencies all of a sudden stepped into the cryptocurrency world. As a result, more people buying Bitcoins drives up the price of Bitcoin. Why? Because there's a limited supply of Bitcoins and there's only 6.25 new Bitcoins created approximately every 10 minutes with every brand new block. So because there's a limited supply of Bitcoins, what that means is that each Bitcoin becomes even more valuable as more people want to buy that Bitcoin, because if I want to buy a Bitcoin and someone else wants to buy it, who's going to pay the most for that Bitcoin? So the price of Bitcoin goes through the roof. But what people need to understand is that not all cryptocurrencies are Bitcoin. One of the cryptocurrencies that I find very, very interesting, and I own some cryptocurrency, and this is the one that I really have to say, this is not an investment advice. I'm not telling you to get into this cryptocurrency, just letting you know what I do. I love Dash. I think Dash is a great cryptocurrency. It works, and I've had some great opportunities with it. But beyond that, the best part is I know personally many of the team members inside Dash. In fact, I had the opportunity to talk to Ryan Taylor, the CEO of Core Dash Group, while I was at Money 2020 with Bits Online. So as part of Bits Online, I get the great opportunity to speak to a lot of different people. I do that as well in my channel, but Bits Online is a great platform. Blockchain Institute of Technology is a great platform. BlockCity is a great platform. George Levy gets to talk to a lot of people. But talking to Ryan Taylor was one of those highlights that I have to say. I love Dash, and I love the way they think. Why? Because they approach cryptocurrencies, especially the concept of a decentralized cryptocurrency, and they look at one of the big challenges of a decentralized cryptocurrency. And that is the concept of governance. That is, how do you determine in which direction does the cryptocurrency go? I'll tell you very, very specifically, when it comes to Bitcoin, what you found is that there have been many hard forks within Bitcoin because the developers and the miners and just the people that actually have any involvement with Bitcoin disagree in opinions. So what happens? Bitcoin splits because of a hard fork. It happened with Bitcoin Cash. You have Bitcoin, there were a bunch of miners that wanted to mine bigger blocks. The core developers didn't want to do that. What happened? The miners spun off and they created a new cryptocurrency called Bitcoin Cash with bigger blocks. Bitcoin remains the same. Then what happens? Bitcoin Cash gets into an argument within the people within the Bitcoin Cash community. Some people wanted to take a different direction. Bitcoin Cash forks into Bitcoin SV. This whole concept of governance is a challenge when you're dealing with decentralized cryptocurrencies, because since there's no CEO to actually establish in which direction to go, you run into the challenge of we really don't know where to go. So you fight into it. It's a lot of the problems that you find with democracies, when you find like a challenge, like different parties competing for which direction to go. But Dash has built a different model. It's a very interesting governance model for Dash. And I had the great opportunity to talk to Ryan Taylor when I was over at Money 2020. I highly encourage you to check out that interview because I learned a lot about the way that Dash works, and also learned a lot about the challenges that decentralized cryptocurrencies face. So I highly encourage you to check out that video. But let's go back to the topic I want to talk to you about. It's the fact that Dash Investment Foundation, that is a foundation that belongs to the Dash cryptocurrency, makes investments outside of Dash to grow the assets for the Dash community. That is, if you're in Dash, you can actually take some of the growth that you experience as a cryptocurrency and invest it into outside investments beyond merely the Dash cryptocurrency or developing new technological developments. They actually invest outside. And Dash right now is looking at investing in the Coinbase IPO, because Coinbase, the cryptocurrency exchange, is actually looking at going initial public offering, IPO. But they're also thinking about investing in Tesla. So the fascinating part of this whole conversation is that you have a cryptocurrency, Dash, is looking at investing into a stock, Tesla, but you've already had Tesla taking $1.5 billion of the cash that they had available and invested into a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. It's amazing how the traditional financial system, such as Tesla, which is a stock, all of a sudden is merging and interacting with new financial system, which is cryptocurrencies, in this case Dash. Fascinating concept. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something in the process. I bring you brand new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm George Levy. We're changing the world, one blockchain at a time. See you next time.